Dark Inside. Chronicle 2. School Infirmary. Namjoon's POV. Min-jae and I carried Hoseok to the school infirmary and carefully laid him on the bed. His uniform was a mess. 2 buttons of his shirt were still undone. I frowned. Button up his shirt, I ordered, my voice clipped and cold. Okay. Min-jae replied smoothly. Min-jae quickly buttoned Hoseok's shirt while I looked away. Stay here. I'll call a teacher, Namjoon said. Without waiting for an answer, I walked out. Namjoon's POV end. As soon as Namjoon disappeared, a wicked smile appeared on Min-jae's lips. He slowly reached out. His hand brushed over Hoseok's body. Even though Hoseok was unconscious, his eyebrows twitched slightly. His body trembled. Min-jae let out a low, amused chuckle. Hey, even unconscious, you can still feel my touch. Just then, click. The infirmary door opened. Min-jae instantly pulled his hand away and pretended to straighten Hoseok's blanket. A teacher walked inside. Teacher asked, what happened? Min-jae put on a worried expression. He suddenly fainted in the bathroom. Just then Namjoon returned. He simply nodded. The teacher looked at Hoseok before letting out a sigh. He probably skipped breakfast again. I'll call the school nurse. You two should return to class. Namjoon and Min-jae replied unison, yes, sir. Both of them left the infirmary. A few minutes later, the room became silent. Hoseok slowly opened his eyes. Hoseok's POV. My head hurt. Where? I slowly looked around. The infirmary. Then, everything came rushing back. The bathroom. Min-jae. His hands. His voice. My whole body began shaking. Tears rolled down my cheeks before I could stop them. I grabbed my own hair tightly. Why? Why did this happen to me? I buried my face in my knees and cried silently. No one heard me. No one came. Ding. Dong. The school bell echoed through the hallway. Someone was coming. My heart started racing. I quickly wiped my tears and sat on the edge of the bed. The door slowly opened. I looked up. Namjoon. For a moment, I thought everything would be okay. Without thinking, Hoseok rushed forward and hugged Namjoon tightly. But, Namjoon's body remained stiff. He didn't hug Hoseok back. His expression was cold. Namjoon asked, his tone razor sharp, don't you have any shame? Hoseok froze. Slowly, he looked up. Namjoon. Hoseok whispered, his voice trembling. Namjoon asked, doing things like that inside the school bathroom? Hoseok's eyes widened. What? I don't understand. Namjoon snapped, cutting him off with disgust. Stop pretending. I never imagined you were dating Min-jae. I only found out today. Hoseok immediately shook his head. No. We aren't. Namjoon sneered. Then what? A one-night stand. If that's what you wanted, you should have gone to a hotel instead of doing it at school. Each word stabbed deeper than the last. Hoseok could only stare at him in disbelief. He finally understood. Namjoon had misunderstood everything. Hoseok begged, his voice breaking entirely. Please. Let me explain. Namjoon spat out bitterly. Explain what? That he couldn't control himself. Or that you both agreed to it. Silence filled the room. Namjoon's voice became even colder. Don't even say my name. He turned to leave. Hoseok grabbed his wrist. Please. Just listen to me. Namjoon pulled his hand away. Enough. I don't want to hear another word. Without looking back, he walked out. The door closed. Hoseok stood there, unable to move, unable to breathe. Hoseok thought. He didn't even let me explain. He believed Min-jae. First, he left me. Now, he hates me. Maybe. Nobody will ever believe me. God, if this is my life, please take me away. Hoseok took a deep breath and wiped away his tears. I have to go back to class. As soon as he stood up. Click. The infirmary door opened again. Hoseok turned around. His entire body froze. Fear filled his eyes. Standing at the doorway was his father. His voice dangerously quiet. So, what Namjoon told me was true. Dad. Hoseok's body instinctively stepped backward. His father walked inside slowly. His face was unreadable. Hoseok's father demanded, tell me everything. And don't lie. I already heard Namjoon's side. Hoseok lowered his head. If Namjoon told him, then his father must have misunderstood too. Before he could speak, slap, a sharp pain burned across his cheek. Hoseok stumbled sideways. He slowly looked up. His stepmother stood before him with a satisfied smile. Stepmother, mind your manners. When your father asks something, you answer respectfully. Hoseok's eyes filled with tears. His father remained silent. That silence hurt more than the slap. Hoseok thought, why does everyone believe others before me? Why am I always the one who gets hurt? No, I can't stay like this forever. One day, I'll become someone no one can ever hurt again. 2 weeks. Hoseok's parents took him home and forced him to stay away from school for 2 weeks. Hoseok already knew what was waiting for him. Punishment. His father locked him inside his bedroom. The room was dark, with only a single dim light hanging from the ceiling. His phone was taken away. He wasn't allowed to step outside. His father believed this punishment would make Hoseok reflect on his mistakes. But his father didn't know what happened after he left for work. The moment he was gone, Hoseok's stepmother would enter the room. She insulted him. She blamed him for things he never did. Even the smallest mistake became an excuse to hit him. She only gave him 1 bottle of water and 1 small meal each day. 2 weeks felt like 2 years. Hoseok's thoughts. Dad, do you really believe I did something so shameful? Or do you simply not care? You never asked me what actually happened. You just believed everyone else. Even Namjoon. Because of him, my life became even worse. A tear slowly rolled down his cheek. For the first time, a small seed of hatred settled deep inside his heart. 2 weeks later, school finally started again. Hoseok quietly walked toward the school. To avoid meeting anyone, he took another route. The usual road was closed because of construction work. As he continued walking, something strange caught his attention. An old building stood quietly between the trees. Dust covered its faded sign. Ancient library. Hoseok tilted his head. I've never seen this place before. Curiosity slowly overcame his fear. He carefully stepped inside. To be continued. Like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to comment.